Hello oil campers, we are on day 8. Today is your day to learn about DigestZen, and I know you've learned about your DigestZen and your Pro PB Assist. So today I am going to share with you just quickly about how to make a DIY first aid kit. And you can use lots of different ways to bring your essential oils with you. And you can even use something as simple as just a little old Altoid tin. That was the first thing that I used. And what I did is I would fill up these little sample bottles with the oils that I liked the most to have along with me. These are a 1/4 dram, and you can actually get them a little bit bigger, which are a 5/8 dram, and that's actually the one that I preferred. But these 1/4 dram are they hold about 20-25 drops, and you can get these on aromatools.com. I'm sure you can get them on Amazon as well, but they're a handy way to have just a little bit of the essential oils that you like the most. And some of those oils that I liked to have along with me the most were oils like Melaleuca, On Guard, Breathe, Lemon, Lavender, Peppermint, Frankincense, all the oils that we are talking about during oil camp. So you can just fill them up and then put a little label on the top so that you know what it is. And if you guys don't know, some of you guys may not have realized that in your introductory packet, in your folder, you have these circle labels. I've talked to people that have asked me where I get the circle labels that I have, and they don't even realize that they actually got some in their introductory kit. So don't forget to look in your folder if you haven't already. Some of the other things that I liked to have in my little Altoid tin, which was the first thing that I used, were these throat drops. Remember on Saturday we talked about the Breathe throat drops. There's also the On Guard protecting throat drops, and these, I probably use these ones even more than these ones, and so I always make sure that I have these on hand. You can also pack just a little sample of your Deep Blue rub, and this is great to have with you, you know, when your kids are on a sports field and their muscles are bugging them, even just to hand out to people who maybe would like to try it. Obviously you can pack some Band-Aids in that Altoid tin. A lot fits in there. Now when I needed a little bit more room, you can just get this little first aid kit like at Target or Walmart, and that actually just fits a little bit more. And so one of the things that I liked to put in there was this doTERRA makes the Correct X essential ointment, and this is fantastic for having to use with your Band-Aids when your kids have their little owies, when you have one. Great little ointment. It actually has frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood, melaleuca, and lavender, so very similar to our owie spray, with just a couple more ingredients in it and in an ointment form. One of the things that I always had on hand before I had that Correct X was our owie spray, but in a roll-on. That's kind of just how I originally started using it. So that would fit in my little first aid packet here. Another thing that I always made sure I had was the LLP. So I would make a blend of lemon, lavender, and peppermint to help battle against seasonal threats or itchy things just when we were out and about. So those things fit quite nicely in this little first aid kit. And a couple other things I'll tell you that I really like to have along. Peppermint beadlets are a great way to take your peppermint oil, and one of the ways that I use it the most is we travel a lot all over the country, and so when I'm driving 7,000 miles, I like to just pop one of these in my mouth, and it just really refreshes me, wakes up my mind, just helps me not to kind of, you know, when you get to that point when your brain's kind of shutting down a little bit, but this really helps. So I like to have those along. The Digest tabs are great to have when you're out and about and maybe you're eating out, or you just get something that's bugging your tummy. If you put these in a snack size Ziploc bag, these Digest tabs are great to have along. And I know we will be talking about a hand sanitizing spray. That is also something that I always have with me whenever we're going in and out of travel stops and restaurants. I always make sure I have that. Now, I've graduated to a much bigger case that I have with me at all times, and so I just want to tell you that there's lots of different possibilities. You can use something as simple as an Altoid tin, or you can find bags like this that are on the internet. This one came from Share Oils. You can see that it actually holds a lot. I have a much bigger thing of Deep Blue. I have some little containers that I got at Walmart or Target, and they have our Tri-Ease seasonal protection. Oh, darn, I'm forgetting what the name of it is, but our Tri-Ease soft gels that are great for seasonal support. DigestZen soft gels, the On Guard Plus soft gels that are the On Guard blend. But then they also have the black pepper, melissa, and oregano in them. And so these just pack a powerful punch. I love to have those on hand. And then as I've gone these 4 years, you can see that the oils that I like to have with me have greatly, there's much more that I like to have with me at all times. Plus, I like to have a bigger bottle, mostly because we travel so much. So those are just some tips for you. It's really easy to just get started, get an old Altoid tin or get a little first aid kit and start adding your oils and have them with you and really start to implement them into using them all day long, every day. So it's been great to see you guys in oil camp. I hope you are still learning lots, and I know that I'm learning lots from you guys, even from your comments and how you're using your essential oils. So great to see you again, and we'll see you soon.